All right, this is the Sunday, February 6th edition of the video here. Meteorologist Matthew East along with you. Going to show you what I'm looking at here in terms of our forecast, especially focus on a little storm system that's going to swing on through during the first half of the day tomorrow, really starting very late tonight. Shorter edition of the video here. Let me show you what it looks like this morning. Cutting this video during the 8 o'clock hour this morning. That's what it looked like from our sky cam there near Charlotte Douglas, looking back off to the east. It's been a clear sky this morning. It's been cold, too, 28 as I cut the video in Charlotte. There's a peek at Boone looking toward the campus of App State and the Convocation Center. Temperature in Boone at 17. It's definitely a very cold Sunday morning across the region. Now, these were highs yesterday. A little bit deceptive with some of these highs. Some of the high temperatures, especially Piedmont and points east, actually occurred very early in the day. In Charlotte, for instance, that 47-degree high occurred during the midnight hour early yesterday morning. So a lot of these highs you see here during the midnight hour, temperatures then in the low and mid-50s through the afternoon hours yesterday. Now, these were lows this morning, 19 in Salisbury, 21 in Lincolnton, down to 20 in Wadesboro, 25 Gastonia, Shelby 23. Definitely cold. Teens this morning, a lot of mountain spots. In fact, I saw some mountain locations 10 and 11 degrees at the highest elevations. Boone at 14, Jefferson 16. And again, during the 8 a.m. hour, that's what it looked like for temperatures. A lot of chilly conditions across the Carolinas. Now, that's our weather map. That area of high pressure you see there over the northeastern part of the country, that has been our main weather player through the weekend. That has given us this dry, chilly, and quiet weekend. That high pressure retreating off to the north. And we're watching this developing area of low pressure down to the south and the Atlantic coastal region of Florida. I'll pop on just the radar data. You can see some of that precipitation underway this morning, anywhere from far southern South Carolina into southeastern Georgia and down into Florida. And that developing area of low pressure will continue to lift north. I'll show you the high-resolution future radar here, and there we go. You'll see that area of precipitation slowly expanding to the north, and you can see it kind of works up toward North Carolina later tonight, especially after midnight toward the pre-dawn hours. So this is what it looks like on Futurecast. Futurecast has been kind of adjusting back and forth with how much precipitation makes it up tomorrow morning into the Piedmont and the foothills. The latest run that I'm going to show you here that just came in, it's more unimpressed with the precipitation chances. So there we are at 7 a.m. And if you look carefully, you can see some of those pink contours, those pink shades showing up there on the area roughly I-85 and any precipitation that makes it north and west of there. So what I think we'll see happen is as we make our way through tonight, we'll see the atmosphere moisten up, clouds will thicken up, and if you look at the radar, there'll be some virga falling, basically precipitation falling that then evaporates before it makes it to the ground. And eventually, in some spots, the air moistens up enough for that precipitation to make it to the ground. And due to that evaporational process aloft, I fully expect there'll be some sleet reports come in tomorrow morning. This just screams that kind of setup where there'll be some sleet pellets mixed in here and there. And for a few spots, if the precipitation is consistent enough, we could have a little period of some freezing rain. I don't think there's going to be enough precipitation for it to be significant. I don't think it's going to be a big deal at all. Worst case scenario, we're probably talking about a minor glazing of ice on some elevated surfaces. But again, sometimes these things have some surprises up their sleeves. We will watch it carefully, and you want to flip us on Spectrum News 1 in the morning. I'll be here giving you your weather for Charlotte and western North Carolina. And, of course, we'll have full traffic reports, too, just in the event anything gets cranking. We'll keep you completely up to date. I will show you the most aggressive model here, and that has continued to be the Canadian suite of guidance. So this is the latest run of the regional Canadian model, and I'll just step you through it real quick. And again, this is by far the most aggressive model with how much precipitation makes it up into the cold air. So right there is 6 a.m. Monday. That right there is 8 a.m. Monday. That is 1 p.m., and then the precipitation tapers off. So again, if you took this absolutely verbatim, those are the freezing rain totals that model put out. But again, this is definitely an outlier solution. I think it's very unlikely anything that resembles that occurs, but we will watch it just in case, for sure, as we get into tomorrow morning. But again, I haven't really changed my thinking on this at all. I think most likely the worst case scenario with this is just a nuisance event, maybe some glazings of ice on some elevated surfaces, but we'll watch it through the morning hours as our Monday unfolds. And by the way, once we get past that, I'll just show you this real quick. Let me expand this out. This is the European model. And I'll just kind of real quick skip through the week. I'm going to grab the 0Z run so it goes out further. All right, so yeah, that's the 0Z run. And so here we are. Wednesday, there's Thursday, there's Friday, and there's Saturday, actually Saturday and then Sunday. So the European has continued to kind of ramp up this next little system as we get into that Saturday night, Sunday time frame. It amplifies energy just enough to kind of try to produce a little bit of wintry precip right there. Let's see, there you go. As that piece of energy swings on through. Other modeling doesn't really get that together. So that's there's been some hints on the modeling, something around the Sunday, Monday time frame of next week, but nothing at all I have any confidence in being a threat right now. But we'll watch it in coming days. All right, remember, Spectrum News 1 on television. I have all of your Charlotte and Western North Carolina weather details today, and I'll be back in again on our Monday morning. And the Spectrum News app, always there for you. A lot of great content there within the app. Be sure and check it out. If you are a Spectrum internet provider, you have full access to the Spectrum News app. Everybody have a wonderful Sunday, and God bless.